Hold up, y'all. I'm finna get some bandages for my hand, my fucking hand. Oops, my poor little kitty cat scratched my hand.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour off, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all the time. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha! Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look. Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there. Oh, no. No, it can't be. It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off. Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing, that big, open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay, I think this will be just the thing. Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed. Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun. Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball. Yes! Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls! Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun? Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over. That's right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley. Hold on. What are you doing? Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back. We still have so much. I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it, down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really.
There's one right there.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I am powerful. Try this again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
So
could it
obviously
mean?
those are not the
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Right here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I can't get up. Oh no.
Which one is what thing is trying to make it down? Or you tried that?
Oh! Look at that. Whee! I think that shit was gonna work. What the fuck?
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path.
But shut the...
So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so...
Bruh.
You didn't think I was actually just recording, did you? What a silly explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording. It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
I don't get this game at all. Bruh.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days?
Huh?
Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
I'm gonna be missing nothing. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's the doors.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly.
Wait, I was supposed to do that first room, I think. Hold
the
up.
employee lounge
I don't know.
first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
What? Maybe you can go to the bottom floor?
That's what I'm thinking. Bruh.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley left from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley.
That's what I'm saying.
Everyone thinks you are.
Let me try again. Fuck that. I almost had that. What?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
I'm so
and Stanley
confused.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
He's
it.
running the thing to go lay down.
The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I got this right here.
Oh, you're back right.
Yeah.
But in his eagerness
Wow, what the
to prove that he is in
fuck?
control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley left from the platform and plunged to his death.
I know
Good
that
job,
shit. That's where you
Stanley.
go.
Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I am powerful. Damn it. I am Pablo Escobar. See, now it's different.
Co-workers were gone.
But I'm
What
so
could it
confused.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came
Forget
to
the
a
left
set
door.
of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No,
And here it
sir.
was, the lounge.
You're suspicious,
But
brother.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I'm gonna go there, and that shit's open. Stop playing with me, bruh. Stop playing with me, bruh. Whee. Stop playing with me, bruh. Stop playing with me, bruh. Stop playing with me, bruh. Stop playing with me, bruh.
But It is eagerness to prove that he is in
I don't
control
think I
of
can go
the
down there.
story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very
Maybe the
powerful.
lounge room, maybe the break room, it sometimes changes its words. Wait, that's not legal.
I feel like it's really cool station.
Yeah. I'm not paying
Stanley
attention.
decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
It was very, very.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
No.
this was not the correct way to the meeting room. And
This is the
Stanley knew
correct way,
perfectly
damn
well.
it.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay.
Anything suspicious? Anything suspicious?
Maybe you can climb up there.
No, I can't jump. A notepad, what does it say? I don't know. That's coffee. Something.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was
try that
so
bend
bad
again.
at following directions, it's incredible it wasn't 5 years ago.
Oh, anybody down here? Oh, oh shit.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path.
What? I could open doors? Bruh. This game is gonna hurt my freaking head. Shut up. You thought I was recording?
Actually just a recording, did you?
Yes.
What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording.
I was gonna edit it all.
Just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling.
Open the door. Let me
Like
in.
the unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
Alright, it's gonna change, watch. What? Alright, I'm open shit. Open doors. I'm open everything. Everything!
All the workers were gone. What could it
Nothing?
mean?
Can I open nothing here?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed his note.
It's open.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Something. Oh! That should turn off. Back touching shit. Gotta open. 420! That open. Ooh. I don't know what I did. Oh, I'm stuck. Never mind. Damn, bro, nothing opens. Damn, bro, everything's locked. Nothing in here. No. No. Wait. Where the hell am I? What?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No. I'm not gonna.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No. Damn, all of them are locked?
It was okay.
Can I get some candy? Or I mean the soda. I said
But
a
eager to
candy!
get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Come on, bro.
Go, let's see what happened.
No, I've been there already. It goes back to like the other thing that you're not supposed to go to.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
I'm the best. I'm the best. Alright. Definitely don't go in the vent. We'll take
Look,
this.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
We did,
I'm
brother.
not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Yes, you are,
I
brother.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
Don't go in there.
The fact is that the story has been about nothing but
Whee!
you. Really? I was in the middle of something to have zero consideration.
No, I already went there.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why? I don't
Oh, I need to look for a card.
I really do want to help you.
Oh, this game is whack.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay, open the shit for me, brother. But I need a card. So now it's back there, whatever I need back there. Alright, close on. Shit closed. Nothing. 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 Do these open? No, those are locked too.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
See? I need a card. I need a freaking card so I can... Right. No. Let's just end this quick.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
It's a card. I'm looking for a card.
I wanted you to be happy all this time. The problem is all these choices.
The front man's in here.
Trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
Hey.
Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop.
Okay.
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
I did stop.
And I think I have a solution. Here.
I'm waiting for you. Oh, wow. Oh, is there a creep man? Whee! Oh. I was like, whee! I had a little ball.
What do we want? What are
Money!
we looking Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If
Hell
we just
yeah, I
stayed
feel like I'm
there,
tripping.
with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Oh, I feel more than happy, brother. Don't just spin around and be hallucinating. That's it? Alright, bye now.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Oh, you wanna go back?
Right. Where were we?
We're looking at colors. And eating mush.
You're supposed to jump off the end.
I am, but it's not letting me.
Oh, doesn't let you go off, is it?
Nope.
Oh.
We hear hella rainbows and everything. Alright, bye. No more looking at rainbows. No more.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Too late, brother. Too late.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please,
I'm
Stanley,
gonna end it! What the?
Thank God.
Oh, but if I fell off the boxes, I died. That's wild.
Can we please get back to the other room?
No.
No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me.
I'm gonna kill
I
myself.
was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
I hate myself. Ah!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room.
No.
Can you do that for me?
No.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw
Yes.
yourself on this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Yes.
Am I reading the situation correctly?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Dangaroo. Bruh.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it.
I am.
I don't know anymore. Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
You can't pick up anything with anything? Like trying to...
I'm gonna say that's a little black boy, but it's a dog.
dog?
Yeah, that's his son. The yellow son. That's a little human being. It's a little chingy little doggies. Okay. What are you doing? Bruh. We're back to the little wee. Bruh, so I gotta keep killing myself? That's wild. This man really hates himself.
Yeah, what's on that?
That's what I'm saying. And every time I fell down, I walked slower and slower. Sorry, this last time. And it all. And it. Goodbye, world. I'll see you guys in another world.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Going back.
Yes, sir. Bruh. Alright, I'm looking for a card. Before I go anywhere, it has to be somewhere. I can't jump or nothing.
You tried all your buttons?
Yes, man. Yeah, look for a card. A swipe card. Alright. Close for me, thank you. Yeah, it's good luck. Has to be.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe in the
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace
No,
of
because
his
it's
co-workers.
before. Remember, it's on the right side. Right, now someone left a little swipe card here.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Damn, my bad, brother.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think the trophy is worth? I can't just give these merits away with such little effort and leave me 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of work that warrants acceptance. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
It's fucking with you.
It's full of me! Fuck you, bro.
It says 50.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant
You
something.
fucking
It has
good!
to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost. Why don't you go 20 clicks into door number 417?
Right there? Right?
No, it's not 417, it's 427.
Oh.
Trying to throw me off something, I don't know. I don't like it.
Somebody getting close. Oh, it's...
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
You bitch ass. I feel like he's fucking. What else? 437.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Bruh.
Now, back to door number 437.
This nigga's fucking with me.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine.
Say less! Where's the coffee machine? Where's the coffee machine? I want to touch it.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Okay.
Man, yeah, you missed it. You missed it.
Oh, I passed it.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Twig. I can't climb it, bruh. Bruh.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Bruh, you better give me a damn trophy for this.
We've almost got it.
Okay.
Now the copy machine, do that one again.
Okay! Where's the coffee machine? Where's the coffee machine?
Finish it up, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430. Yes! We did it. Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
It did, no cap.
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing
Thank you.
can hold you back. Yes, I'm
Hell
very
yeah.
proud of how far we've come today.
Yes, sir. Now give me the card.
Okay, so they get the door open.
Oh yeah, huh? The doors ain't open. What the fuck? Bruh. That's wild. Now give me, wait, can I turn it off. So none of them's gonna open? I got played? No. You open my card. Oh, that for no reason. I'm weak. Dude. No, I know there's a way. Come on, brothers. Anybody in the chat knows? Where's the card at? Oh, wait. There's stuff on the screen.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I forgot. Fuck it. Let's just go here. Anybody in there, brothers?
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Damn
Feeling a
it.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, I thought someone turned it off. Yo, the ghost is in here, brothers. Oh!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
There's something in here, bro. I know there's something in here.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
No.
No reason to still be here.
You're lying, brother.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Hey,
He
Kevin,
wasn't
come
even
out the
doing
closet,
anything.
brother.
At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, we're going downstairs. Lots. Whoa. A red light.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
I don't remember
He
this.
considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
What?
Doors closed automatically behind him wherever he went. And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun.
What the hell?
Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as
But take me
awake
out of here.
as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Oh, damn.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh. Wow, just like that.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day.
Yeah, it's a fuck that dead body.
Whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Bruh. So I didn't expect me.
Stanley had never seen a trophy. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
New content. What? We want for new content, brothers. We're on a roller coaster. Oh, yep. Time for a die break. Die break. Hold up, brother. Give me like 5 minutes. Taking a dive break right now, chicos. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, you feel me? Don't miss out for any other content. I do Fortnite, this game right here, GTA. I might do Dead by Daylight after, no cap. If you guys play Dead by Daylight, add me. Subscribe too, brothers. Join the Chiwiwi gang. Chiwiwi. But starting right now, chicos. Everybody hit that subscribe button. It's that subscribe button. Taking a little dab break. What's up, Square Key? Actually, game.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Sir.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on all computers.
No way. Didn't know that.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a
That's just a
reimagining
PC?
for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please
Wow.
step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await.
Feel like I'm at Disneyland right now.
Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Alright, see you later. Got this again.
Okay, so far it's an elephant.
Everybody that's new to the channel, hit that subscribe button.
I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready.
I never played this game before, Square King. It's just kind of crazy. Okay.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe mostly tedious. It's as
What
if
other
they-
games you play?
Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Yes, sir. I'll give you the content. You give me the content, actually. What the heck?
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Wee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn, bro. Can do this all day. Oh, can't do another one. I gotta add my jumps. Damn, brother, you can do like 10. What do you mean? What do you burn? Oh, I can't jump no more. That's wild.
Is that it? Sure,
That's
that's
fine.
not all the new content. There has to be
Man.
something else, right?
Gave me that workout, brother.
Elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this
Yes,
is
sir. Zaza. Yes, sir. I just took a dab, brother.
20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And every... Oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something.
Once I'm done with this game, I'll play Fortnite.
I'm ready for whatever it is.
Who's on right now, Chico?
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their
Subscribe,
fan
Square
base
King, so you don't miss out.
expansion to
Whenever I
market
go live
with
for
no
Fortnite,
reasons
or I
other
play other
than
games,
releasing
GTA, Black Ops 6, Dead by Daylight.
The level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore."
Oh, yep. Appreciate it, Chico.
Signed off on this. I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Oh, you have Warzone.
It's
You
my
should have hopped
fault,
on with me and Louis.
I built up
Let me see Louis myself.
around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks, just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say?
I'll tell him right now. I'm working on a vid right now. That's what's up. Yeah, I mean, Gucci Mane. This bad. This dude.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Yeah, no, it's like telling the kid, I got some candy.
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you?
Hell no, you finna.
You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
But I use PS5 for editing. But on my Instagram, I used Instagram. But what? Gotta be careful, you know. Make sure you open the doors. Make sure you don't open. No cap. I kind of want to go in that van just to see what he has.
Oh, never mind. You're not a dork.
Yeah, better not come in no dork, brother. You got a screw in here. A screwdriver, I mean. Let's see what's a cool surprise.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences
Yeah, you can
like
put
the
me in
launch of the Stanley Parable on
the first time.
You
You
see,
first started talking.
doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation port? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity.
Man.
Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
I never played this game before, but yeah. I don't know, but I just seen it was for free. It's right here. It's called the Stanley Parable, but for the PS5, it's called the Deluxe Edition, or it's the Ultra Deluxe. Like, you have to follow him. I don't know, bro. I don't know how to explain this game. This game is weird. But hella, nah, it's not a scary game. Like, thank you, Square King. If you ever want to play Fortnite, let me know, chico, or any other games you have. But this is not a scary game. This is look, that's me. I'm dead. This game, I don't know, but this game is just weird. But like, it keeps you interested in the game, I guess. Little Stanley. Little Stanley was a hamster, bro. Copyright.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, We're so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art. Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created. Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now.
Hey Isaiah, have you guys you played Bed Wars before? Bed Wars on Fortnite.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise. These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh, no. Oh, God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here.
Man, you already gave me order. You should have been doing your work, brother.
Honestly, I could not be
you gonna read it?
This game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Funny? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Can't read that. That shit's upside down. That's a thumbs down to me.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
But I'm not trying to read the bad
reviews. You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
Damn.
A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Hey, he don't wanna... He say... He hates Fortnite. He said he wants to go minis. He's old.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once. That you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making them. Okay, at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and
but
slap
this
a
dude does talk
treatise
too
label
much.
on this one. I think it has much more of a
I
treatise
just skip it?
vibe to it.
Bro, I could have skipped it this whole time.
Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's
Yeah.
the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's... Okay,
Man.
welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been
Bro, you
frozen
talk too
there.
much, bro.
I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
Stop lying, bro.
2 weeks.
Goodbye.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us.
Nope. He's not here. He's not here. I kind of like it like this. We're gonna stay like this. Nice and quiet. What's up, chicos? Everybody in my stream. Now it's me. No more of that dude talking. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody that's new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I play Fortnite, you feel me? Dead by Daylight. This weird game. Black Ops 6. GTA. PS5 and PS4 version. And let's skip it through, brothers. Oh. 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 Can we go back? Oh, come on, hurry up. I hate the beep sound. I hate it. Hurry up, 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 hurry up. Thank you.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain.
Talk too much, bro. Nice and quiet now. We're gonna keep it like this, actually. It is funny, bro. I'm not gonna cap. Oh, and if you guys play Fortnite, I am doing a skin giveaway at 2K subscribers. You feel me? We're gonna do a 2 skin K giveaway. Yeah. Skip it.
The end is never the end, 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 is...
Wait, don't keep pressing the button, bro. My controller fails. But that shit fell now. Damn, that left me in the dust. Goodbye, crucial world. Goodbye. If I beat the game. But I was so far.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
What's up, Square King? Yeah, I'm on PlayStation. To the first one. Alright, but you know how to do this, bro? Alright, let me know.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy?
Oh, I already
Click
did the
a door
trophy part.
5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks? Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
That's it. Yeah, I already did the trophy.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something
Or you
very
should have told me
exciting to
about
show
the...
you.
I can't jump. Yeah. It's good. Oh, I can go back. It's good. This window right here?
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
I'm pressing yes, but it's not letting me.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life. At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal... All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Bro, I don't know where to go now. I'm so lost. Yeah, I like that. That was clean. I didn't think
Oh,
you could do
good.
that.
You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you. You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the
No,
Stanley
I've even
Parable
played this game
and about
before.
how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Right.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
This is what people want is a number 2. VIP, let me go in there. I'm VIP, brothers.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
See, Square Game, appreciate the little secret. That shit was funny. And I can jump out the window like that.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely
Me.
organize a handful of interesting concepts,
Who took
that
the red
surely the
marker?
game will
Me.
sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Oh yeah, nigga, the chihuahua right here. Oh yeah, oh yeah, walking the red carpet, walking the red carpet, walking on the red carpet.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Alright, chick goes, I'm gonna end this stream right there. I might play a different game, either Dead by Daylight or Fortnite. But you guys all subscribe right now, brothers, so you guys don't miss out for any more content. I will stream this game again tomorrow. I need to take a break for this game. This game hurt my head. But subscribe, chicos.